Welcome into another motherfucking artist interview with Mafia. Today we have
La Mala Santa, ¿quién más?
Ice. So let's get to know you a little bit. Let's see. ¿Por qué Mala Santa?
Pues Mala Santa porque todos tenemos malo en nosotros y tenemos las cosas santas también. O sea, everybody has the good and the bad to them. We all, at the end of the day, we have evil inside of us and holy things. Like, we are capable of both, but it's your decision what action you're gonna take that day.
Okay.
How you're gonna move.
Okay.
How are you gonna move? Ice. How you gonna move?
Sheesh.
¿Eres santa o mala?
Ooh. You know what? That was my favorite song. When that song came on, like when that song first came on, I was like, oh.
From Becky G?
Yeah, that was my favorite song. So when I first found out that was your name, I was like, ooh, why? Like, that's something I personally always wondered. Which one do you think you are?
I think...
I mean, I know you just said that we have both, but like...
I think right now, because we're all either one or the other. Mm-hmm. You're either leading with fear or you're leading with love, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like... People hear that and I feel like they think it's very sensual, but I'm not talking about that. Yeah. I'm talking about how you're moving, like literally, like to God or to not, you know, like in fear or love. And right now I think I'm Santa because I'm moving towards love right now. Like I've been really prioritizing myself lately.
You're moving towards the light. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yes.
I like that a lot. Exactly. So what's your real name?
Yaritza.
Yaritza.
Yeah, it's such a pretty name. I fucking love it, and I want to use it as my artist name at times. But I really like the idea of having your own, I guess, your like a genesis to your artistry, mm-hmm. and putting a name next to it, so that it can really establish that moment. Yeah. Because Yaritza, that's who I've been since I was born. Mala Santa is who I'm realizing that I've become.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Where did it come from?
So my mom is a Becky G fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
And my mom never literally talks about music at all. And it's like, sucks because I can't really connect to her when it comes to music. But she always liked Becky G. That was her favorite artist. She like wanted to go see them. I think she went to go like... When she came to T-Mobile or Verizon, she came to like Joliet, and there's like a bunch of people that went, and my mom went too, and she took a photo with her. So I don't know, it was in my way to connect with my mom, but I also, whenever she came out with that song, I was obsessed with it as well. Like, I love ni buena ni mala, yo soy mala santa, like exactly, bruh. But I don't know, I always saw the deeper meaning in that. I always liked Becky G, but I don't really listen to her music now.
Yeah, I feel, well, for me personally, it was that one song that I could relate to. And then I was like, she's good. Yeah. You know, she's great, but like, it's not my music, you know? It's like, but that song, no, but that song.
Don't go for me, don't cancel me.
Like, don't, but like, you know, it's not my thing, you know? I'm a fan of like Karol G. I'm a fan. Like, that girl, I go hard for, but... Anyways, that's a different story. How would you say that name came about? Like, because of that song?
Yeah.
Because
I think I heard that line and it really stuck to me. But I think I saw past what people were making it, because I feel like people were like, no soy mala ni santa, like very like sensual. Yeah. But that's not where I'm coming from. Yeah. I'm coming from like... We all have like that holiness in us, you know? I'm very spiritual and very like religious. So to me, God is everything. Yeah. And every single day, my goal is literally just to serve them.
Yeah. Them.
That's it.
You said them.
Yeah. Because I don't know, like, I don't want to say it's a he or a she.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you believe in a higher power?
Yes.
But not necessarily like what everybody pictures it to be. Okay. I like that.
It has no gender. It just is. It's like light.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like,
to me.
Yeah.
And I respect anybody. Like,
everybody's.
I don't care what you believe in, but I like to speak. I believe that people deserve the right, the freedom to like religious expression.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yeah, of course. How long ago did it take you to adapt that name? Like, how long ago was that?
I think to finally like embrace it, I think like a few months ago.
Okay.
Like when I think at first I was just like, Mala Santa. I'm like, oh, that's not who I am. Like, I'm Yadi. Like, my parents called me Yadi growing up. Yadi, Yaritza. That's who I am. So going from like, you know, it's like you have imposter syndrome for a little bit. Mm-hmm. I had imposter syndrome. Like, I was like, I'm not a musician. I'm not Mala Santa. What is that? Who is that? I literally was like,
how did you feel? Yeah, how did you feel?
I felt like a liar. I felt like I was lying to myself. And like when people didn't believe in me, it was hard to believe in myself when I didn't even believe in my own name.
Okay.
You know, because your name is like the basis of your identity. So to me, like not even feeling connected to my name, me sentí like isolated for a long time until recently where I'm like, bro, I'm isolated, but the best artists are because nobody understands this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You just have to open up your eye, like, yeah.
Yeah. Would you say that kind of stopped you for a long time?
Yeah. I had a lot of doubts. Like, my album, Aquamarine, that just came out, I took a long time actually just publishing it.
Okay.
For a long time, it was just in my Files app. It's been in my Files app, like, that entire album for, like, months. And I was ready to really just go back to what I was doing before.
Which was?
Gonna be a lawyer. She's gonna be a lawyer. I was gonna be a lawyer. So I went to school for 2 years, like pre-law. And then I was like, I don't want to make music. And then everybody was like, no. Because I was like the little, how do I say it? I was like the little gold trophy that my mom held up.
Okay.
My 4.0 student, she's like gonna be a lawyer, and now it's like she don't talk about me at all anymore.
Mala Santa.
Yeah, like she doesn't. I don't know. I find it hard, you know, to keep going. But I think like any artist, that's all that we're gonna ever think about for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, you're gonna obsess over
what could have been.
Yeah. What if?
Yeah. Because you know how great you are.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, really, you wouldn't be doing what you do if you wouldn't feel that passion for it.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, personally, when I do something, I do the best I can. I put everything I have into it. You know, would you agree? Every artist does. Mm-hmm. You know, so I mean, yeah, I completely understand you, girl. What would you say inspired your career? Like, what has been that inspiration?
My inspiration comes from a town in Chicago called Pilsen. Like I was telling her earlier, I lived in Chicago for a little bit when I was going to UIC for pre-law. Yeah. Me and my best friend, we were living out there alone for the very first time. It was scary, and I saw the world... Like my world turned around. Yeah. Like living in the suburbs with your affluent parents to go to Chicago by yourself, literally live in a studio apartment and not have any family, take transportation, like just a city life. It's so intoxicating. Like I just became so obsessed with culture and art and freedom and like not being afraid to just show who you want to be. Like city people are so like expressive. Mm-hmm. And I unlocked that part of me. Chicago unlocked that part for me. Like being by myself.
Would you say that you found yourself in that time being? That was the period of time where...
I think that was like my peak. Like when I just realized like it was such a rush of emotions because I remember the day I told my parents that I didn't want to make music. I was out in Chicago and my mom said, well, if you're not gonna do your next semester for law, you're gonna change it to music, I need you to bring me your car right now. And I was like, you know what? Fuck her. So I dropped off my car. I got an Uber back to my apartment in Chicago, stayed there, didn't have a car for like a month. Because my mom was trying to convince me to change it back, like my major.
She was trying to teach you something. So that was God
testing me. Yeah. I took it as a test.
Yeah.
God said, can you do without your car? Which I didn't need because I was in the city anyway. I was like, oh, fuck. I wasn't paying it either.
You're like, you're saving me.
I I told her, I'm like, I'll chop it off, but you paying that car note. She paid that car note. She paid the car note. But anyway, I really learned a lot of freedom of expression when I was in Chicago. And I think now I'm ready to just dive into it completely. I'm going to be there again in January. So I'm excited to be back in that scene. I wonder what it's going to like do for me. I wonder how it's going to change me.
How much the development will be, you know? Yeah. Because you're already, you know, who you are. And just being back into that, you're just going to overflow.
Diving back in. It's going to be scary for sure. But I want to find a community. And I think already meeting you today, like I'm finding people. And now I have you, and now I can invite you to my events. Like, I just like creating a family with my music. It's never like on some weird shit like, oh, I'm trying to have a whole... Nah, I'm just trying to move with people that I trust and that we're all supporting each other. And that we can all grow with each other too.
Yeah. That's where, I mean, honestly, that's where it really comes in, everything in place, because not only like you meet new people and they support you and you support them, but now it's a whole web, you know, because now you meet people that are also in the industry who are also do some sort of art in some way, you know. So like for me, when I meet people, it's like, oh, you do production, or oh, you do videos, or oh, you do this. So it's like every time I need something, now I know who to call, you know, and it's just that easy, you know, because the more that you work with people, the more the close you get to them. And it's just, honestly, I can honestly say like, I don't have many friends outside of the industry. Why? Because all the people that I hang around are in the industry. Why? Like, we're just always working. We're just always together, you know? So it's like, they become your family. Yeah. They become your everyday people. They become the people that you recently just somehow become texting, calling, all everything.
What a feeling that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because for a lot of us, we were so isolated from a real family. And from something natural and real and loving and what's the word? Incondicional. Yeah.
So it's like, now it's like, and what do we all have in common? Music. You know, like, we all have the same dreams. We all have, like, literally when we all sit down and we talk and we're like, dude, we have the same freaking dream. Like, what? And then I have, like, piece of a puzzle of what you're missing and what you know how to do. Somehow I'm missing freaky. It is freaky. It is really freaky.
But God sends you these people for a reason.
Yeah. And like, I talk to my team and I tell them, I'm like, I always ask people, like, around what time would you say that shit started going to shits for you? And then I'm like, oh, coincidentally, that's around the same time shit started going to shits for me. You know, and it's like, we compare stories, and then it's like, wow, like, God really does move things around to...
when you allow them to.
That's crazy.
When you're like, you know what? You put all this work into it. Yeah. Bro, look at this. Like, I walked in and I was like, bro, this is a whole motherfucking, like, you done. Like, what else are you missing? Like, you're like, oh, renovations or something? You're good, bro. You need to just be grateful for how far you've gone, dude. Yeah. You did everything that you imagined. Yeah. You did, like, your life used to be on your fucking, like, list.
Notes, yes.
On your to-do list. On your to-do list.
Yes.
On your wish list.
Yep.
And it's done. Like, you're here, like, this shit.
This moment.
Sorry, if y'all heard the noise. He told me not to bake the
exactly
table.
What he said.
But it was to prove a point. She, like, they made her a table.
Yo, shout out to Pinche Frankie Flowers.
What the fuck?
Yo, he's raw as fuck.
It's nice.
It's right.
De la Home Depot. It's all like hard. It's good.
But no, thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, if y'all steals need a table, you know, hit them up. Ahí te dejamos su Facebook. Para que le mande un mensaje al tío.
Al tío, no, for real. For real. Man, just wait till you meet him. That man will smoke your ass off.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm telling
Frankie.
He's like, todavía ni lo conozco ahí.
Hey. That's the name of his brand.
No, for real. For real, I'm saying. But anyways, let's see. A ver, what can you say about yourself? Tell me about yourself.
Okay. There's a lot.
Yeah.
As y'all can tell. But I guess I'll just start with what inspires me right now. Recently I've been really inspired by like celestial and the marine world, meaning space and water, right? Whether that be the ocean, a lake, anything. I just find like waves and nature so beautiful. And I think what really got me there is when I started creating my album, Aquamarine. I was really inspired by both of those elements, and I decided that putting them together with sound and with visuals is something so incredible that a lot of artists have done since I've been creating my album. Okay. For example, Ozuna recently released an album called Cosmos. Mm-hmm. Rosalia, Motomami, it's very like electronic and futuristic. Rauw Alejandro, what was the name? Mercury?
I think so.
Okay, Mercury. Steve Lacy also has a song named Mercury. All these artists are moving towards celestial and nature aspects. And I feel like this is going back to a time that music was really popular, like in the 80s and the 90s, like the disco, electronic, but we also had acoustic elements as well. And I'm ready to bring that back. And that's what I'm doing. That's the move. The move is I fuck with the AI shit, but I also fuck with the organic shit. Okay. I want to mix them both. Okay. Because that's where we have to move. Yeah. We have to use them to our advantage.
Would you say your music would be kind of like a little bridge to like connect both worlds?
Yes. But it's not even a bridge, it's a dimension. Uh-huh. Yeah. Like in my songs, I talk a lot about dimensiones and palacios. Mm-hmm. So to me, we're all like think about it. Us right now on planet Earth, we're just like a little dot. Mm. I heard somebody say the phrase, we're a smudge. Oh my gosh. I was like, we're a smudge on the painting that is life on Earth right now. And I feel like when we tap into that creative side of ourselves, we can show people who we all are, which is we just all want to be accepted, loved, and heard. And through music, I feel like I can do that. And I feel like I can listen to others. Y conectar con otros también. Mm-hmm. And find that. And like who we did today, like I connected with him in art. We have the same camera. What a coincidence. All the cameras could have been. Yeah. You and I, we have that connection and wanting to create a record label. I wanted to create one too. And like the way that you're saying it, like connecting those puzzle pieces, it's all because of music. I would not be here if it wasn't for music.
Exactly.
So I know I'm in the right dimension, as we all are. And I feel like when you listen to my music, you're coming into my dimension, you're hearing my thoughts, but you're also kind of finding yourself. So like throughout the album, Aquamarine, you start at my dimension, which I'm an Aquarius. So I really like the zodiac shit. I know it's corny to people, but I fuck with it. I think it's really cool. So Aquarius is the first name of my album, or the first song on the album. And then it's Diamante. So Diamante, that one really like, it's literally like in the song, it goes like you literally
it's like
are going into another world. Yeah. And that's really what I'm drawing you into this new album and with my music. I'm ready to go to the next dimension. I've been telling God, I'm ready. I'm like, let's go. I feel like I've been stagnant, which I know I haven't. I've been creating. And when an artist is creating and not in movement, we put ourselves down. Yeah. And I'm ready to just, I released it already. I did the hard part. Now let's go. Yeah. Now let's get this show on the fucking road.
You know what what's to it? You know, like what's next? What would you say it's next?
I think right now people are going to learn to love me, learn to really listen to my music and connect with it.
To appreciate you.
That's all I want. I just give it a listen. Just give it a listen. That's all I ask. I don't think I'm asking for much, because I would, if you were to be like, oh, I'm a nail artist. Do you want to see some nails that I did? I would love to see them. So if I'm telling you, hey, I'm a musician, this is the music I'm, you know, all I ask for is like a little stream, a little support. And I feel like people are really against it because they think we're coming from like, I don't know, people come from like a jealous / selfish part when they don't want to support a musician, to me. Mm-hmm. Because I can easily repost my friend's hair extensions or my friend's lashes Instagram page. Oh, but you can't repost my song? Mm-hmm. Like, how many times have you seen somebody repost their friend's music? You know how many musicians are in the world?
Oh, yeah.
And you never see that shit.
But then again, would you say that a lot of musicians barely even promote themselves?
Yeah. That's true too.
You know, so it's like sometimes it's not even that they might not even support you, it's just might even the inconsistency with themselves.
Ooh.
Like really, like you're might getting your feels because they're not supporting me, but girl, they might not even be supporting themselves.
Right.
You know, so like
right.
There's artists struggle with everything. You know, as an upcoming artist, you know, like I can only imagine all the things you guys struggle. You know, like you have everybody doubting you. Mm-hmm. You know, and like pretty much the only one who has the dreams and the hopes and the highest standards is yourself.
You have such a way with words, Ice. What the fuck?
Maybe.
Dude, you're like a little poet. Hey, what books you been reading, bro? What's the last book you read?
The Moment Now. The Moment Now. I really recommend that one.
I just finished reading The Power of Now.
Okay.
Have you read that one?
Yeah.
By Eckhart Tolle?
Yeah.
What's The Moment of Now? Who's that one by?
I can't tell you who it is by, but I have it in my car. Yeah. But anyways, sometimes, don't take it too personal. You know, sometimes, honestly, but you know what? Sometimes, like you say, like, your name is Mala Santa, you know, like, you try to shoot for that light, you know? Sometimes when you realize that, we got to be that change. Mm-hmm. You know, we got to be those to be that change and show that support. Like, oh, you're not supporting me, but well, guess what? I'm still going to support you. Mm-hmm. You know, so I feel like sometimes because honestly, yes, you're right. People are very jealous, you know, and sometimes they might not even notice that they're being jealous. They're just wondering, like, why is she so great and I can't be like her? You know, but it's not your fault. You know, you're just born to be great, you know, and you know it. You know, and it's easier for some people to show it than for others. Mm-hmm. You know, some people have to convince themselves that they're great. You know, some people just are born knowing so. And there's nothing wrong in between, you know, but the process of like, okay, I notice that people don't support me. Well, guess what? I'm going to support all of them so they can see that there's no hate over here. And at the end of the day, whoever wants to support me will support me. Yeah. You know? Maybe.
I know exactly what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, people, they might not like you, but they don't even know why they don't like you. Yeah. Like, they don't even know. Mm-hmm. They don't have a reason to. You know? You know?
Yeah, I definitely, the first thing that you said really stuck out to me. Like, you're so right. And it's also, people don't even know how to love themselves so much that they can free themselves. Yeah. You know how many people are doing what other people want them to do? Yeah. You know how many? Yeah. Like 99% of the fucking world. Okay, fine. Even if it's like 80, 70%. 70% of people are not doing what they want to do. 7 out of 10 people they're living a lie. You're living a lie. And I understand when it's for stability and if you have family, okay. But if you're like me, where you just have you don't have any like anybody to support that you can support, then you're fine. Yeah. Then you're good. Yeah. So do it. You know, like, it's okay to fucking work a job that's not your artistry right now. Yeah. You'll get there. Yeah. Like, if anything, you are an artist, but to fund that, to donate to my artistry, I gotta work a real job. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta make drinks for people. Yeah. I have to serve people, you know? Gotta pick up their plates for now.
And it's crazy because it's like people is like, oh, you do that? It's like, yeah, that's how much I want my other life. You know, I don't mind doing this for people. Yes. You know why? Like, I don't mind serving on people. I love serving on people.
Me too.
Why? Because when I do that, I know that I'm one moment closer. You know, like, I know that I'm doing this for a reason. I'm not just doing this for the rest of my life, you know, for no reason. You know, like, no, I'm doing this one day at a time because I know what it takes to get there. You know, and in the process, I'm lucky that I get to serve on beautiful people. You know, some are not so nice sometimes, but you know, you get to show those people a better time, you know, because like personally, when I get someone that's like in a bad mood, I treat them extra nice, you know, because you got to kill those people with kindness. You know, like just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean I gotta have a bad day too, asshole. Like,
right. I was like, damn, I didn't make your hash browns. I didn't do that. Damn, I didn't make the bread. And I be telling them too. I play with them. I use humor.
Yeah, me too.
So that's what I do. I'd be like, these eggs are way too cold. And I'm like, I forgot to put them in the microwave. They would be like, just staring at me. And I'm like, bro, just laugh. It's okay to laugh. It's okay. Like, these people quieren andar de ardinas just because they want to. Just because they're bored. Baby, just smile. Nah. Like, I get it. If you're in a bad mood, take that shit on your husband, bro. Don't put that shit on me. Then they both be mad at you. I didn't do that. You should know her, not me. The fuck?
So you should
She's
know
been
her.
mad at you. She's been mad at you.
You don't have a you.
Chill. How did you know? So funny. Hey. I'm not white.
Ya me voy. Así no se juega. Feisty.
Where's my nearest exit? It's all black, so I can't find the door.
Oh, I'm so dead.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
dead.
yeah.
I'm dead. Anyways. All right. Good. Let's get back to this shit. Let's see. What's the main focus of the career right now?
We were just like giggling and gagging.
Like, let's get back to it. Like,
Okay, say it again. Let me take it in.
Focus. What's the main focus?
I think the main focus right now is to reaching to the people.
Yeah.
To have them hear me. That's why I'm like, I didn't used to talk like this.
Okay.
I used to be so damn shy with my music. Yeah, you can listen to it. It's cool. I hate motherfuckers like that. Oh, this shit trash. You know, it's just a demo. I just made this shit the other day. Show it to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm tired of being that person that is so shy and so scared to like be like, oh yeah, hice esta tema ayer. Oh, okay, I don't really fuck with it. That's okay. You don't have to. I'm ready for people to just give it a try. And I think there's 8 billion, I don't know how many people on this earth, and I want to reach all of them. Like, that's the move, bro. I don't know how I'm going to do it. TikTok has helped me a lot, but I need to find something more real. I want to connect to a real community, you know? So I'm just waiting to get into that niche community for it to find me.
Okay.
Because I know they're looking for me. Mm-hmm. I know people are looking for my sound as I am looking for other artists as well. I'm always looking to hear a new artist. Something new, something different.
Yep.
Like Andre 3000's album, I forgot what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but Andre 3000, you know, he was a member from Outkast. He made Sorry Miss Jackson, Hey Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Jack.
Mm-hmm. He made that shit, but his latest album, after 20 years, was an album of loops from a flute that he was playing.
Damn.
So it sounded like fucking music that you listen to at a massage parlor. But you know what? He was expressing himself. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just trying to show people that, like, we need to stop talking about sex and fucking drugs and being a gangster and all this shit. Like, I think it's really nice when that's who you actually are. But if you're just faking the funk, like Jenny 69, I'm not faking the funk. Like, if you're faking the funk, bro, you're living a lie. I think because I'm an Aquarius, I'm very authentic, and it's important to me that we all move like that. So it's kind of a movement that I'm trying to start. I'm trying to create the movement. That's the goal. The goal is to create the movement to get my people.
You're just trying to find yourself at this point. Trying to find your tribe.
My tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally see it like a pack. Like a group.
No.
It doesn't have to be a lot.
Yeah.
I just want a community.
Yeah. Where you can come back to and feel home. Feel safe.
Mm-hmm. And I'm okay with contributing to most of that. Whether it be like I was telling her, like, I was telling my friend, like, creating a studio, like, of artists. Like, I too want to see other people grow. It's not about me. This is a movement for a reason, because it's, you know, the word move. Like, I want people to move towards what's meant
the same goal. You know, I feel like when you come about your same community, it's usually you guys click and become a community because the goal is the same.
Exactly.
You know, and you eventually want to work towards the same thing, so you work together because it's easier.
Working with like-minded people will get you so far.
Oh, so much faster.
It's like a catalyst for growth. Like, if you work with people that, you know, like, don't force your friend to record you, bro.
Yeah.
Find somebody who is passionate about that so that they can also benefit from it and you guys can bounce off. It's like feeding off energy.
So you both enjoy it.
So you both enjoy it. And I think that's what I'm trying to create, a little community. Whether it's not necessarily funded by me, that's okay. I just want to find it. I want to find my tribe. I think through my music is how I express myself, the way that I can connect with others. And for connection, that is towards relationship. Like, my goal right now is finding, I don't want to say fans, but like, fans. Like,
why not?
You know?
It is, you're an artist. You need to find your fans. Your fans need to find you.
My fans are so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the ones that I do know and have and support, you know, less than 100 right now, probably, that I know of. But no, it's probably more. But I'm just trying to be humble about it. But like,
no.
You know, those people that I do have support me so much, and I just want more people to relate to it. Because people tell me, you inspire me so much to follow my dream. I feel like I've inspired a lot of my friends to connect with their creative side, to connect with a spiritual side, to believe in more.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to believe, and it makes me so sad because it's like, I know that that's where I'm living. Even though it's hard sometimes, I'm living in that part of, I can do this.
Yeah.
And how nice is that?
Mm-hmm.
How, like, to wake up with gratitude and wake up like, fuck yeah, like, I woke up cool again. Like, I woke up following my dreams again. Like, I'm still
one
here.
More day in this bitch. Let's get it.
We're
real.
next.
Yeah.
You know, we're next.
What inspired your last album?
Mermaids, aliens. The EP was actually supposed to be named Aquamarine, the EP of the siren, the alien, and the lover. Because throughout it, I have elements of all. So I am a lover girl. Even though I don't have a relationship, I am a lover girl. Like, oh, I'm such a simp. I hate it. I hate it, bro. Like, I don't know. I fall in love so easily. So my music is all about that. Like, and I fall in love with motherfuckers who are usually like, it's always a triangle. A love triangle. Like, I'm always with somebody who's in between people.
I hate
and
that.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
Or with people who have trauma from past relationships. Like, in one of my songs, I say, Sirena del Espacio, ven a mi palacio. And then I say, sé que te ves bien con él, pero conmigo te ves mejor. Like, I'm just very about, like, come to my palace. Like, let me treat you. Like, forget about them, you know?
Man,
that's just the kind of person I am, you know? So that's a siren, you know? I'm a siren in that way. I like to, like, you know, take. But I not take from people in relationships, but take from people who, you know, are hurt. Yeah. I want to fix people so bad. So, like, when I see somebody, like, heartbroken, I'm like, you're so beautiful. I can fix you.
Oh, like, you're so toxic.
I just want to, like, you know, make you feel better, like, heal you. But I know I can't. Like, I just, like, and that's why I, like, fail at this shit, bro. Because I tend to pick people who are bad for me in that way. So I guess the alien part comes from, like, taking you to my dimension. Like, I know you're sad right now, but, like, coming out with me, like, I could change your life. And then I, like, you know, end up ghosting motherfuckers. And it sucks. But, like, I'm just a lover girl who is also, like, I don't know, like, not trying to be in love. Like, I just want people to feel good. But at the same time, I don't want them... How do I say this?
But at the same time, I don't want them
to control me. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was like, wait, what's the next word? I was like, yeah, dude. I don't know why. It's hard for me to accept, like, that right now. Like, a long relationship right now. I guess I'm emotionally unavailable. And that whole album is really about, like, my unavailability and how it sucks. but how beautiful it is at the same time. Like, it's so tragic. I've always been into like Shakespeare and like, you know, tragic love stories, like, you know, just Romeo and Juliet, like just like star-crossed lovers. Like that to me, it's so beautiful. Like, it's giving Sin Senos No Hay Paraíso, you know what I mean? Like Catalina, like Hilda, Mama Hilda, Albeiro. You know, it's giving that vibe where it's just like dramatic. Like, is it because I'm Latina? Maybe. Probably, yes. I'm trying to beat the Latina stereotypes, but I'm a lover girl.
Creciste viendo telenovelas.
Yes,
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
Las novelas.
Yep. Since I was like 9 years old. But not even La Rosa de Guadalupe. When did it come out? when La Rosa de Guadalupe came out, that's when I like really became a human being, I guess. I don't know. But that's when I just started becoming me. That show changed me, for real.
So would you say pretty much just you trying to express your like lover girl aspects of that? Yeah,
I love it. It's just so fun, like, because I know other people feel it too. Like, even the picture on the album, it's like of me like in a bikini and like, you know, like the blue waves behind, but also looks like, I don't know, like outer worldly. And I just feel like that's just where relationships can take you a lot of the time, to another world. And because with each person, it's a new experience, right? Like, they have different emotions, they have different red flags, different green flags, different like things that make them happy, different passions. Like, with each person that I've been with, like male or female, they always have so much to inspire me with. Like, I don't know if you do this, but like when you're in a relationship, do you ever like copy people's slang? Like, you catch them say shit and then you say it and they're like, now you're using my slang, and you're like, what are you talking about? But you know exactly what they're talking about. So I feel like a lot of us do that, but we allow it to like envolver our entire lives. So this album was me just like, it's a love letter. It's a love letter to my past lovers, being like, I love you. I'm sorry that I loved you so much and I let you go when you loved me most. Because I you know, we're not perfect, bro. And I'm here to admit it. I was not the best lover in that way, to where I knew that they wanted me, and that's when I let them go most.
Damn.
I don't know why. I guess I do it because I don't want to hurt them. And I feel like it's hard for me to tell somebody, like, I don't want to be with you, because I don't want to hurt their feelings. But ghosting is not right. Ghosting is not right, you guys. I'm telling you my mistakes, you know? I'm not telling you who I am now. Like, who I am now, I'm really in that stage where it's like, I'm ready to be in a relationship for a family. I want to get married so bad. I think that would be so fun. Like, I'm so excited, but obviously with a real good person. Like, I want them to be a good father. Like, antes I was just like, oh, I just want to fix you. Bitch, you can't fix what's broken in that way. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to just move with somebody real, somebody stable. And I think like me being more authentic and really establishing myself as an artist is helping me. Because now if they don't fuck with me as an artist, they don't fuck with me.
Okay.
This is like the realest it's going to get right now.
Okay. Do you think that's kind of like isolated you a lot?
Yeah. I think antes... And I've been asking myself, like, why is it so hard to, like, you know, find a love? But it's like, oh, wait, my standards are so low. Oh, wait, I would go with, like, piece of shit people just because they were, like, nice to look at and had cool passions. And I was like, oh, we're relating in that way. And I like to look at them. It used to be very superficial, but that's because dating has always been superficial for me. That's what I was taught it was. From like people around me. I didn't know that. I guess I didn't care because I wasn't thinking to have kids or wanting to get married for real. But I want to move out. I want to create my own like lake home. I want to be somewhere with somebody that I really love, and like make a family, and you know, just try to feel love in this world with a group of people. Like, that's what I'm saying, a community. I want my family, you know? Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Not a lot of people, you know, get to that point to like, to want that, to actually say, yo, I want to change because I actually want that. You know, that's growth. What would you say you got planned for this upcoming year?
So right now, 2024 is looking like it's going to be a place of collaboration projects coming out. I have multiple projects coming out that are already finished, produced. I'm working on a music video for this song that I have called Don't Be Scared. It's with Year 2087 and Ouija Wisers. They are some artists that I actually performed with that performed at Subterranean. I believe it was SOA show. That show, I met Year 2087 and he invited me to his home studio. We made this song. It's fucking incredible. He sounds like Kanye West and Travis Scott and Playboi Carti. Like, damn. It's so crazy. He has such a powerful voice. Like, for lack of a better word, such a beautiful statement, the way that his flow is. Like, it's something incredible, and I'm so ready for you guys to hear the song. And Ouija is giving you, like, all the rock, Prince alternative vibes that you have been dying for, that you didn't know you needed. Like, Ouija's crazy, bro. Like, when y'all meet him, like, I know Ouija's gonna make it. His personality is so strong. And then me being, like, giving you Rosalia, Motomami energy, awesome. Giving you Beyonce Renaissance, giving you Tokisha. That's all the elements that I'm putting into this song. So it's really intense. It's like alternative, reggaeton, neo-perreo, urban, trap, all in one song. And the production is amazing. So that's what I have coming out. We're working on a music video that's going to come out. We're having a whole group of people. So you guys are obviously invited when I have the date. But we're going to have this entire music video. We're going to try to, like, block an entire street and just get a bunch of cars, motorcycles, and just not go crazy, but, like, you know,
go crazy.
Pop out. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
What's the path to greatness feeling like as of right now?
Uncertainty.
Yeah.
Right now, uncertainty. I think the path to what you said, greatness. Ooh, I like that. That's the path we on, baby. That's the path we're all on when you're leading with love. That's it. Uncertainty comes because nothing is promised. Nothing is promised other than change, really, in this world. That's what I'm learning. And that's completely okay. I'm ready just to follow my heart, see where it goes, see where the wind blows me. But at the same time, moving with intention.
And at what point in your career would you say, I've made it?
I see that image in my head so many times because I think it's important to visualize it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, a lot of actors will tell you that they imagine themselves getting that first Oscar. Artists will tell you they imagine themselves getting that Grammy. For me, it's neither of those moments. I don't know what it is for me. I think for me, it's just when I can make change that's meaningful. And in whatever way that manifests, I'm okay with that.
All right. Are you ready to take it to the next level?
I think that's why I'm here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have done this.
Okay. First interview?
Mm-hmm. I've done a interview at a radio station called WCRX. I did that a few months ago. That's where I did actually an official teaser for the album. But this is like way more than an interview than what that was. I probably had like 4 minutes to really talk about myself. Whereas like I'm really able to express myself in all this time, you know?
Yeah. Cool. What is taking it to the next level looking like to you?
Right now it's looking like working with people who have the same dreams and belief and gratitude as I do. People who can make something out of nothing. I feel like a lot of people think that because they have limited resources, they have limited expectations of themselves and they have limited beliefs. Limited resources does not equal success.
Right.
You have to become knowledgeable that it's not quantity, it's quality always. You need to make quality work. You need to work with quality people. You need to make quality decisions. It's all about how you move right now. And that's why I'm saying you have to either be mala or santa. You got to move with being holy and loving yourself and trusting yourself, or be mala Te gusta la mala vida, as people say. People, le gusta la mala vida, and that's why they live the way they live. Yeah. That's why they're hurt by the same people, same situations and everything. When you start just, you know, putting yourself out there, bro, and just being like, you know what, I'm going to put my heart on my sleeve, and I'm going to just try. I'm going to try. Because how good does that feel? Just to try. Yeah. And to see that little success, it's success. It's like working out. You'll see the muscles in like a couple months. Just, you know, keep going to the gym.
They're coming. They're coming.
You know, they're not going to pop out in one day.
All right, last one. Would you remain an independent artist, or would you look for, not necessarily look, you know, but when the contracts come and when all those contacts come, would you look to sign with somebody?
If I read that goddamn fucking, what's it called, document, that legal document, and there's nothing taking away from my own possession and my own rights to my music, which a lot of people say, once you sign your life away. I'm hoping that there's somebody out there that wants to sign me, wants to really get out there, and has good intentions. But I think I would have to really trust that person. I think I have a great intuition. So if I was to make that decision, it would come from a good place, not being a sellout. Because if I get to that point and I do it, and I'm talking shit on it now, I could have just not have met the right people just yet. Mm-hmm. So maybe I just haven't met the right people yet. I'm tired of answering questions that a lot of people, not on you, but like, I'm tired of answering questions that a lot of people hear and they automatically say, no, I would never do that. That's a sellout. Mm-hmm. Bro, you gotta, if what you need is stability at the time, you need stability. That's okay. Yeah. And that's okay. So that it can give you time to work on what you gotta work on. The creativity. Yeah. That movement, that flow. You know, if somebody else has to do the legal shit, then so be it. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, yeah. That's awesome. Well, you know, it's more so like, because once I like to ask these questions, you know, just more so like, how can we help the artist? You know, mm-hmm. like which way do we take the artist? You know, like does the artist want to stay individual, or does the artist want to actually pursue a career with a bigger company? Yeah. You know, so it's just more of that. But anything that you want to lastly share with us or tell us?
I want to say thank you. That's it. I think thank you to both of you guys. You guys are both really kind, and I felt very like, how do I say, like, you know, accepted, and I felt like I could really express myself. It's hard for any artist to do that, but especially with somebody that I just met, you know. But you guys literally made, like, I got here at 111. I don't know if you realize that, but my maps, like, when I got here was 111. To me, 111 is super important. Like, my album came out 11/11/11 at 11:11 a.m. So to me, it's like those angel numbers are signifying like this is where I'm meant to be. And just because I'm not exactly where I think I need to be, I'm where I need to be right now. Oh. So yeah, I think I just need to be here. So thank you.
Thank you. Honestly, I really appreciate for taking your time out your day. I know it's a drive, you know, I hate driving. So women, I always ask people like, how far did you drive? And they tell me like, oh, I'll drive an hour. And I'm like, Urgh.
I used to drive like an hour and a half to school 4 times a week.
Yeah, no, that's not fun. I hate driving. So personally, I really appreciate you guys you right now for taking the time out your day, for coming out, for getting to, you know, like you said, we didn't know each other, but you came out, and I really appreciate that, you know, because it could have been a whole solo, it could have been a whole, you come in here and you didn't know what to expect, you know, so I thank you for trusting me and for having me interview you. Let's get to work. We got some work to do, sounds like.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be fun, and like I said, bro, we're gonna move towards like with intention. Yeah. You know, and trust. Yeah. And trust. No. And building blocks. You know, that's all we can do.
Yeah, honestly. So stay tuned for the work that's coming out. Mala Santa's got some new work coming out 2024. And more work from us.
Stream Aquamarine on all platforms as well.
How can people find you?
People can find me LINKTR /EE.JARITZZA. Linktree Yaritza. It's also in my Instagram bio. Yo soy la Rey on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
And YouTube.
Ya saben. This is Ice. This is Mala Santa. And stay tuned for the next.